Welcome to section 4.8. This is the 43rd session of the ISACA CISA exam prep series. In this session, we'll cover change, configuration, and patch management. We'll answer several questions. What is change control, and how do changes reach production? What does patch management involve? How is a software release managed? And what does the operations team do day to day? Why does this matter beyond the exam? Because most outages aren't caused by hackers. They're caused by changes that went wrong. Picture a logistics firm called Trail Freight. Someone pushes an untested update straight into production. The tracking system goes dark for a day. A disciplined change process is exactly what prevents that. It's one of the most valued controls in all of operations. So what is change control? It governs how changes move toward production. A change starts in the test environment where work is done. It moves to a quality environment for thorough testing. Then it reaches production, the live system. The operations team usually guards that final step. They often give the last approval for anything going live. And change management covers a lot of ground. Hardware changes, new application releases, patches and tweaks to firewalls or routers. So what do the change procedures actually ensure? Quite a few things, all aimed at avoiding surprises. Everyone affected is told about the change and its timing. The documentation is complete and up to date. Operating and scheduling instructions are ready. Users and project managers have reviewed and approved the test results. Any data or system conversion was done accurately and signed off. Legal and compliance angles were considered. And if the change is risky, there's a rollback plan to back it out. Beyond that, you need consistent methods. They keep changes from quietly breaking your service levels. So every change is formalized, authorized, tested, implemented, and communicated. Changes are usually sorted into 3 buckets: emergency, major, and minor, each with its own procedure. So what does patch management involve? It means acquiring, testing, and installing patches. Patches are code changes that keep software current and address security risk. The tasks are straightforward. Track which patches exist and decide which ones fit your systems. Install them properly, test afterward, and document everything. Tools can automate much of this, but here's the warning. A patch can sometimes cause more trouble than it fixes. So back up first and test on non-critical systems before you roll it out. Treat patching as one piece of change management. So how is a software release managed? A release is the act of putting software into users' hands. The word describes a bundle of authorized changes. It usually packages several fixes and enhancements together. Every release gets a unique identity. Sometimes only the changed parts ship, called a delta release. And here's a crucial safeguard. If a new release breaks something, you must be able to back out completely. So contingency plans are prepared before anything is deployed. Releases come in 3 main types. A major release brings significant new functionality and supersedes the minor ones. A minor release carries small fixes that can't wait for the next major one. An emergency release is a rushed fix for a critical failure. Those should be rare because limited testing raises the risk of new errors. Roles and responsibilities should be clear, so everyone knows their authority. Planning a release means agreeing on its contents and strategy, producing a schedule, planning resources, and preparing rollback plans. Here's the clean distinction to remember. Change management tests and approves the changes. Release management is what actually puts them into production. So what does the operations team do day to day? It runs and manages the whole infrastructure, the systems, the applications, and the data. The focus is the daily work that keeps service flowing. Their tasks are wide-ranging. Run and watch the scheduled jobs and make sure backups happen. Watch for unauthorized access to sensitive data. Check that operations procedures are being followed. Take part in disaster recovery tests. Monitor performance, capacity, and failures. And help with troubleshooting and incidents. All of this needs solid documentation. Operating procedures, monitoring steps, and how to detect errors. How to handle problems and escalate them, plus backup and recovery. So how should an auditor review operations? A walk through the facility tells you a lot. Watch the staff. Are controls in place for efficiency, supervision, and data integrity? Check operator access. Is it limited, and are powerful fix-it utilities restricted? Confirm the operator manuals cover startup, shutdown, and failures. Review how the media library is run and who can reach it. Look at offline and off-site storage, including labeling and encryption. Then check file handling and data entry, where separation of duties matters. And for lights out, unattended sites, confirm remote access is secure and tested. So let's bring it together. Change control, move changes safely from test to quality to production. Patch management keeps software current, but always test before you deploy. Release management bundles the changes and pushes them live with a way to back out. And the operations team runs it all day to day under careful review. Master this, and you control the changes that would otherwise control you. The MCQs covering all the topics and concepts from this session are available on RooCloud.com. Practice the chapter-specific MCQs before moving on to the next session. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or feedback, post a comment below or email us. I will see you in the next session.